It's gonna be a scream. Courtney's a total show-off. She thinks she's so brave and always making Eddie and his friends look like wimps. But now Eddie's decided he's had enough. He's gonna scare Courtney once and for all. And he's come up with a perfect plan. He's gonna lure Courtney down to Muddy Creek because Eddie knows Courtney believes in that silly rumor about monsters. Mud monsters that live in the creek. Too bad Eddie doesn't believe the rumor. Because it just might be true.
Welcome to Goosebumps Overviews, the show where we go over Goosebump books and judge them on their merit. Tonight's episode is book number 15, You Can't Scare Me. Oh, but I can, dear children. Very, very well. The cover is nice. It's probably the only reason why I bought this book as a child. A child. What the fuck is a child?
That's so funny, I forgot to laugh.
Yes, as a child, I enjoyed the cover of this book. The brown environment, the monsters creeping at you, just inspired my imagination to go onto overdrive. However, this cover is completely misleading and makes me hate the book even more.
Chicken, I know you are, but what am I?
So, in this book, we go over our characters Eddie and Pat. Where have I used that before?
Hey, I'm Hat. You can call me Hat. I'm gonna call you bitch, because you look like a bitch.
God damn it, Hat!
Eddie's a scaredy cat getting scared over everything, and he's angry at a girl at his school that never gets scared of anything. See why it's called that? Courtney is the titular girl who cannot be scared. She is the antagonist of the book, and she is the most prissy, arrogant little bitch you've ever come across in your days at a middle school. My God, someone's been from uptown, someone's going to Sweet Valley High, what the heck.
Here we have two adolescents of average or below intelligence, trying to outwit an adolescent of much higher than average intelligence. I'm not bragging, I'm just stating the facts.
They try really hard to make Courtney the most irritating person you've probably met. Who likes a know-it-all? No one likes a know-it-all. This is what Courtney is, and Courtney, of course, never gets scared. And you know what this book consists of? Trying to scare Courtney. So you might be asking where the mud monsters are. I'll get into that. So Eddie, Hat, and his friends decide to scare Courtney. At first, they use a snake.
You're not scared?
No, I love all creatures. Would you like to touch it?
Then they try to use bees, in which Courtney throws them at him. Yeah, she throws bees at Eddie. I don't know. What? Okay. She's throwing bees. Jesus, girl. Girl, you crazy. Then they try to use a tarantula, which, again, does not work.
No, it's okay, Tarantula, it's okay.
Mud monsters, though. What about mud monsters?
Now I know how we can get Courtney.
Well, finally, they decide to use mud monsters. Eddie's brothers try to make a film about mud monsters, which is a local legend there. So Eddie decides perhaps they would use the mud monster special effects to scare Courtney when they're up in a treehouse. Of course, we get the classic bait and switch as we discover the real terror of the story. So you might have noticed that I spoiled quite a lot. Well, that's because this book is fucking terrible. It is boring, not worth reading, and it's probably my least favorite book in the series thus far. We'll get to you. We'll get to you. Just go away. Courtney's annoying. Eddie is a little bitch. And I feel sorry for Eddie's friends to some degree. And honestly, the ending makes it feel even more underwhelming and worthless. The mud monsters appear just as much as the mummies and the werewolf. They're barely in the book. They just appear for that final scare. But I will say, when they do show up, it's at least somewhat interesting. To some degree, anyway.
Eddie, listen to me. There's a real mud monster out there.
There's no such thing.
I'm not kidding. We gotta move.
Look, there's no such thing. Think about it. Monsters aren't real.
I saw Eddie.
You're just imagining. It was probably just the fog in the swamp or something.
I'm scared.
God, I hate this book. Don't read it. It's stupid as hell. That's why this review is really short. Just like the last one. I don't like it. I don't have anything to say about it because I just don't like it. I don't. Honestly, I could take a shit on the book and it would probably be a better read. Yeah, overall, I'm giving this a 2 out of 10. Being kind of generous here because I think Mud Monsters is a really interesting concept, but you kind of fucked it up there. Sorry, I'm just not compelled to make that interesting of an argument for this because it's just not that interesting of a read. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Goosebumps Overviews. Stay tuned for next episode when we spend a day at Horrorland. Have a scary day.